Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So yesterday was tracking pretty well. We were up 1% at one stage, and then the Fed came out and told the world that they're going to be accelerating their tapering exercise, and obviously we fell. So we have fallen into the zone I gave you yesterday. So I gave you the top area of this yesterday. We did close below it. So the next level is just below it. I'll give you them on the hour when we get down to the hour. We did breach it, but kind of just hovering around here. So it would be wise to look at the next level. So this is a little bit chaotic at the moment. It's absolutely insane. Big down, big up, big down, big up, big down. And this could be an exhaustion bar into structure. I do like the way the oscillators are starting to form a bit of divergence here on the 8 hours. So that is something to start looking at. If you start looking at the 3 hour, you see what I mean? We were tracking quite nicely. You would have expected a bit of bounce off the 155. It's exactly what happened, but not to that level. So, we have a little bit of structure below. So now the trick is, what is actually going to hold? So if we look at the hour and start looking at what those levels are. So the level that we're at the moment is 45.43. I suspect we're going to have another little push down. And we have 45.18. We do have a bit of a gap here as well, around 45. It'll be just below 45.18. We'll give you the exact one there. So to close that is going to be somewhere around 45.12. And then you have a little bit more structure lower down at 44.89. So that's kind of the view I have. I think what you're going to get is pretty much a bit of an acceleration up into the zone here of 45.62. Just remember, these moves up are typically aggressive, so they don't normally take the first bit of resistance. They will keep moving until they find something which the algorithms are feeling is the best value for the bears, and then start moving down. So I would assume somewhere between 45.62 and 45.86. That's the area we'll probably get another leg down. And we'd have to obviously breach 45.18, but I suspect 4,500 is the ultimate target. So 4,500, then you've got a little bit of a swing down to 44.89. But somewhere around here, I expect buyers to come in. So I'm pretty keen to start looking at buying at 4,500 at this stage. So that's kind of my view at the moment. I really was expecting this yesterday to turn, especially when especially when we started breaching the sort of the swing high. You can see we were starting to go above it. Was the 155 EMA, but then we ended up with on the lower time frame, it was actually looking pretty good. You see what I mean? So you can see we've broken through the 155 here. We'd come back to test it with this nice pin bar here. Now I was expecting a little bit of a break higher than that, but we've got 2 bars and then a bit of a rejection and then one-way traffic down. So this goes to show the importance of that 155 EMA, especially on the hour. You can see you can basically set your clock to it. So waiting for another pullback into structure, and then more than likely another leg down. So I would expect to see a double bottom of sorts here, especially looking at the diversions on the higher time frames. Lots of messiness on the chart at the moment, but just keep your levels in and be clear of what you're looking to do. If you are looking to scalp a short here, this is the zone you're looking for. That's 45.62 and 45.86. That's not my play. I'm not interested in that. Got caught out way too many times on the US markets for that. So my play is rather a gap close at 45.12. I suspect 4,500 would be well worth a move, sort of a punt to the upside. Just being a nice round number. And then obviously you've got some support at 44.89. Just want to close off on a weekly here. And we'll have to just delete all the noise. Ultimately, we're still in an upward trend. And we do have a little bit of structure here as well. So there, I just want to put the weekly structure in so you'll see kind of what we're looking at. And you can see this weekly structure here. Look at 2 weeks that we're bouncing off it, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks basically. And then on the 7th week, we open lower and then just broke through that. So we had 7 weeks of structure here. So this is 44.78. So if I come back to the hour, you'll see right in the area that we are at the moment. So 4,500, I think, between 4,500 and 44.70, we start getting some structure there. It's well worth the opportunity to buy into it. Okay, anyway, that's my play for today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.